Welcome to the Spiritual Hour with Mad Mix. So this weekend, the Preakness Stakes at Pimlico Racecourse in Baltimore is coming up. And this race is part of the Triple Crown. The second one, Kentucky Derby, I think was a couple of weekends ago. And then Belmont Stakes is coming up later, I guess, in the month. So the famous cocktail, like all of these guys have their famous cocktails, signature cocktails. The Preakness Stakes has the Black-Eyed Susan because Black-Eyed Susan is the state flower. And so they essentially have a cocktail which is usually drunk during the race in the daytime. It has a lot of citrus like juices, vodka, bourbon, so on and so forth. So it's a nice refreshing cocktail during the day. However, that's not what I'm making today. What I'm making is the other cocktail. The name is the Preakness. And this cocktail actually came about in 1936. Preakness Stakes has been around since, I guess, 1875 or 1873. But in 1936, there was some kind of a Preakness ball in the evening post the race. And for that, they wanted a signature cocktail. And there was a bunch of people who threw in entries of different recipes. Some judges came together and they picked one, and this is what I'm gonna make. And it's an amazing cocktail if you've never had this before. It's a variation of the classic Manhattan, so obviously not to be drunk during the day, but who am I to say? Let's make the Preakness. So 2 ounces of a nice 100 proof rye whiskey. So I'm going to use this 1776 from Kentucky. 2 ounces of rye, just like a Manhattan. And 1 ounce of Sweet Vermouth. I'm using a Californian Via Sweet Vermouth. So 1 ounce of Sweet Vermouth, anyone you prefer. And this ratio is the same also for Manhattan, like I said. There is a dash of Angostura bitters. I like bitters, so I'm gonna put 2 dashes. 1, 2. And the secret ingredient is Benedictine, which is a herbal liqueur from France. The French monks have been making it since, what, 1510? So they're doing a good job. This is it has 27 odd herbs that are in there and honey notes. So I think this adds a tinge of sweetness to the cocktail. And believe me, it's a sweet, awesome cocktail. 1/4 ounce, just a little bit, right? To add herbal notes to the drink. You don't want to overdo this because otherwise it will become extremely sweet. So that's the ingredients. Then obviously a lot of ice. There's no citrus involved, so we don't need to shake it. We can literally just stir it to chill it down. So let's do that. We'll chill it down for about, takes about 10-12 seconds to chill it. And here we go. And somehow this cocktail is just lost. It's one of those lost, forgotten cocktails that is coming up here and there. You'll see it, but it's actually a literally amazing cocktail. So there we go. We're chilling it down. Then I'm gonna get a chilled coupe from the fridge. And that's now. Here's a nice chilled coupe. Let's strain this into the coupe. There we go. Awesome. And for garnish, we will take a lemon, do a peel, and okay. Let's express the oils onto the drink. And this peel is not good because it broke. But we can save ourselves here. I'm gonna try and do a nice little cut. There we go. And just drop it in there. There's the Preakness. Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice nose. The lemon oils give a really nice citrusy nose. I could drink this all day. This is so good. There is a nice spicy first sip. Even the finish is spicy because of the rye. A hint of the Angostura and really nice honey notes and the herbs give you a very nice feel on the palate. Very, very good cocktail. Cheers.
Cheers again.
Off to the races.